Hey, it's me, Ask Nurse Ifeoma, and I'm doing a video. I'm going to be doing a video every day starting today, actually, and I will share shortly in another video why that is. And I also want to touch base because when I started my travel nurse contract as a as an RN case manager, I just kind of lost a lot of my creativity in the sense that I was just so tired with work that after I completed my shifts, doing 5-8 hour shifts, and being used to working from home before doing the travel contract, I noticed that I just really didn't have the inspiration to do my YouTube videos like I used to. Then I was able to go to the emergency room and do 12-hour shifts, and I still felt like my energy was kind of not where it needs to be for me to do the type of videos that I'm used to on YouTube. And I'm going to be sharing that with what my experience was as a travel nurse and why I am done working for people. And this travel contract is like my last travel contract. I just received a lot of synchronicities that confirmed to me on my intuition that I'm meant for more, and I'm going to share with you why that is. And another thing too, as you can see, I'm a Black woman, and I've been doing my best going back and forth with, I've been feeling a call to change, like the type of, not too much my content, but to specialize it even more, to niche down even more. Mostly on my channel, I talk about nursing topics, spiritual topics. And right now, I finally figured out, after experimenting, doing so many different things, what I'm going to be talking about on this channel. So what I realized is, even though, you know, I would love to talk to everybody in the world, I know that's not my mission. That's not my calling, to talk to everyone in the world. My calling is to support women who have been in a similar experience like myself. You know, I wish I could find someone who has gone through the things that I've gone through over the years, and I couldn't find that person. So I realized that I've went through certain things, spiritual journeys, to help someone like you who's watching this right now, and you're encountering something that I've already encountered, and I can use my wisdom and my lessons from these experiences to prevent you from going through it, or to help you get through it quicker. And one of the things that I wish there was more of was more Black nurses advocating for registered nurses to get their just due, to get the type of respect that deserve. Because I feel, and the main reason why I kind of stepped away from traditional nursing for a few years, is because the way traditional nursing working in the hospital setting, so to speak, is not conducive to you if you have strong self-care boundaries. When you work in the hospital setting, is like they reward a lot of negative behavior. They reward people who don't do the work but play the game. They overwork you. A lot of things are not reciprocated, meaning they want you to pitch in to do extra shifts, but when you need someone to cover you for a family thing that's every blue moon because you're a reliable employee, you hear crickets. So it's just a lot of non-reciprocal things that I've noticed in nursing, which makes sense why a lot of nurses are experiencing burnt out. And experiencing burnout's number one sign is when you're always calling in sick, and you're the first one to ask to be called off when census is low. These are signs that you're being burnt out. But another caveat, a nuance to being a registered nurse, is when you are a Black registered nurse. When you're a Black registered nurse, majority of nursing is, you don't see people that look like us. Even if you work in inner city hospitals, you don't see Black nurses as often. Even though majority of the population in the hospitals is people of color, a lot of the healthcare providers aren't people of color. So when you work in the hospital setting, there's a lot of microaggressions because they don't have to deal with the accountability of being appropriate around people of color, and they say things. And me working for myself before doing getting into a travel contract, I'm so used to taking care of myself and doing me and sticking up for myself that I don't really have the patience to go backwards and deal with a lot of the toxic behaviors that I saw in the hospital setting. And what I realize now is all the experiences that I've went through and gone through, I can now leverage it and give you like heads up. Hey, when this happens, do this. When this happens, look out for this. When this happens, reach out to this person or this entity. And I'm really excited to be sharing videos about that. Another thing that I want to leave with you, this video is kind of more like an intro to the new direction of my channel. Another thing that I want to leave with you is I am a professional. I am a registered nurse, but I'm also a spiritual business coach, meaning I'm a spiritual business coach for registered nurses who are at their last straw working for people, and it's been on the back of their mind to do something because they want more out of life. However, the lack of clarity, the lack of direction, feeling overwhelmed with all the steps that are required to leave your job and to start a business and make the same or even more money holds you back from doing your business. I understand, all those things. I've experienced all those things. The difference between me and you is that I experienced those things and I still found a way to invest in myself, meaning investing thousands of dollars, money that I know I could add to my savings, and investing it in a person who is where I want to be, and valuing their time and their effort and the amount of time that they've invested in themselves to get this type of information. I invested in mentors and coaches. I invested in coaches and mentors where they're great at what they do, but when I work with them, something kind of is out of alignment and I don't get the results, and still having to go through with the investment because I signed a contract and be in integrity, even though the working out with that mentor or coach didn't turn out how I planned, and still finding the resilience to invest in another coach and keep on trying because my desire for working for myself is so big than these little disappointments. And I'm sharing this with you is because a lot of the hangups and the barriers you might experience when it comes to taking that next step, investing in yourself, you might use the excuse, what if it doesn't work out? What if I invest in the coach and it doesn't work out for me, or I'm not good at it, blah, 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 blah. I want you to know, if you feel called to work with me, if you feel called to reach out to me, you want to get more information, stop. Stop where you are right now, okay? I am passionate about doing daily videos that provide you content to help you in your situation, so you have no doubt in your mind when you're ready to work with me that I'm the person for you. And also, I'm doing a lot of daily videos because I want you to have a good sense of how it is to work with me, my personality type, so every time you watch my video, you're getting a vibe of how it is to work with me, because a lot of business mentors, they don't really have a lot of free content, and you take a huge gamble investing in their programs and realizing that your personalities just don't gel for whatever reason. And it's not to blame that person or you, it's just it is what it is. So that's that. I'm really looking forward to showing up daily on this YouTube channel. You can put your comments below, but I have really strong boundaries. When you reach out to me, you're talking to me because you want to invest in my programs. And in my working with me right now, the only offering that I have at the moment is one-on-one coaching. My goal is to help a very small segment of my community get really out of this world results, such as transforming your life, not just starting a business, but having a quality love romantic life. A lot of my community and my clients in the past desire to have it all, desire to love their job, desire to have a man who embraces that you're a successful, ambitious person, but understands that you have emotional and spiritual needs that a man can provide versus you just doing everything on your own. Especially seeing with COVID and the Black Lives Matter movement, seeing all these things going on in the world, it just brings more attention that you desire to have someone in your life. And so I want to help Black nurses like ourselves, like you and myself, who are in this place where you are looked at as this expert and people come to you, they think you'll have it together because you're so responsible. But right now you want support. And maybe you try therapy and different types of healing modalities, but whatever you've done so far hasn't worked, and you're watching this video for a reason. And I just decided to come on without putting much makeup, just a little bit of lipstick, and here I am. But I'm really excited because me not doing travel nursing is opening up a lot of space for me to do the work that I know I'm built for. I'm built to help people in a spiritual, energetic way versus giving my all to a hospital and them not knowing the value that I bring, but choosing not to acknowledge it because they don't want the nurses to feel empowered. And so I'm so happy that I have the opportunity to share all the lessons that I've been through over the past 7 years as a registered nurse, and things that I wish someone would have mentored me during my tough times, and I can be that to you. So I look forward to talking with you. Again, if you want to reach out to me, you can email me at hello@idealconfidant.com. My Instagram and the name of this YouTube channel is going to change. However, at this moment, you can find me on Instagram as well as Ask Nurse Ifeoma, and on YouTube as Ask Nurse Ifeoma. But I will be changing the name very soon, and I'll provide the description, the contact information in my description shortly. Thanks for watching. Bye.